So yours truly tweeted the following yesterday. And yes, I understand that it's gross and what kind of a sick narcissist does a segment on himself. Apparently this one right here does. But this is what I said. MSNBC shows Trump railing against outsourcing while a box in the corner says, Senate Russia hearing. This is a clinic on what not to do. So the juxtaposition there drove me fucking crazy. MSNBC, the number one network that loves to, basically stake their claim as we're anti-Trump. In reality, what they are is just pro-partisan, loyalist, corporate Democrats. I mean, that's what they are. MSNBC is the corporate Democrat network. That's what it is. But they love to pride themselves. Oh, yeah, we fight Trump harder than anybody. Yeah, we hate Donald Trump. Yeah. But what are they doing? They're showing a speech of his where he's in Michigan talking about jobs and outsourcing and trade and all that. And in their mind, I'm sure they think like, oh, he's going to look like an ass because he's Trump. And when he gives a speech, he'll look like an ass. He'll say some crazy shit. We're covering it. And everybody goes, ha, 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 isn't Trump so stupid? Let's all vote him out, during the next election. But it turns out that I was watching the speech. It was one of the most populist speeches I've ever heard. It was way more populist than anything I even ever heard Obama say. It was Trump repeatedly saying over and over, we gotta buy American products, we gotta create American jobs, we gotta have tariffs on, corporations that ship their jobs overseas and want to bring their goods back in the country. And he just kept hammering and hammering and hammering, and we're gonna do an infrastructure deal, and we're gonna look out for the little guy, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. I mean, the speech was, when he spoke about economics, which was virtually the entire speech, he was basically copying Bernie Sanders. So MSNBC shows that speech, and they, in their minds, they think, he's going to look stupid because he's Trump. Well, actually, no, he was giving a really fucking populist speech, which is going to garner a lot of support. And then in the fucking bottom corner, like, that's their resistance is, hey, here's, the Senate Russia hearing. So the one issue, which is the one that doesn't land the most in the minds of the American people, is the main argument they're taking against Trump. So the juxtaposition is him railing about issues that matter, whether or not he's actually going to do anything about it, which he's not, as I've been crystal clear about, and I just explained in detail. He outsourced his own jobs to 12 different countries, and, he could have done a Buy America executive order. He didn't do it. So he's not actually going to do anything about it, but his rhetoric is populist, so you have him talking about real issues, and in the corner, the Democrats on a fucking witch hunt with their own version of Benghazi. So in their resistance, they're actually propping him up, man. I mean, that's what it is. He looks better after somebody experiencing what's happening on screen than beforehand. Like, people walk away from that going, I guess Trump, he seemed like he was pretty liberal on economics. That's some progressive shit he's talking about. And the Democrats are fucking chasing their own shadow, and their heads are permanently stuck up their asses. It's unbelievable. We covered the story the other day. Look, it's not just conjecture. Like, if you think this Russia argument is really going to take down Trump, yeah, but then why is it that when the Democrats went all in on that strategy and onward, they got less popular? Their unfavorability ratings spiked the more they spoke about Russia. So it's certainly not helping. You can make a causation correlation argument about, well, maybe that's not the main reason it's dropping. I think it might be the main reason it's dropping because the Democrats aren't talking about issues. They're just shrieking about Russia. But you definitely can't say going all in on Russia has helped. The exact opposite is what the empirical evidence and the data shows. So perhaps what the Democrats should do is maybe you actually talk about progressive issues. Trump is to the left of you on trade right now. Do you realize how pathetic that is? That's disgusting. It's shameful that the Democratic Party watches this and they can't correct course. And by the way, as this is happening, news broke today, the DNC. So the DNC already picked for their anti-Trump war room, which is the people who craft the arguments against Trump, former Hillary Clinton staffers. Okay, what? That's the one group of people in the country who already lost to Donald Trump. They've proven they can't do the job. And you say, great, we're going to go with them. That makes no sense. That makes less than no sense. But now they said, not just for that, Tom Perez said for the transition team for the DNC, again, it's almost all former Hillary Clinton staffers. So you're taking all of Hillary Clinton's people, the corporate Democrats, the establishment Democrats, the elitists, and you've said, yeah, we're going to pack the DNC with them. Well, then you're going to fucking lose again. You keep doing the same strategy and expecting a different result. It's not going to fucking happen. And meanwhile, the entire time, let's write these fucking insular, snarky tweets about Russia from within our democratic bubble. No, it turns out the American people want to hear about Medicare for all. Bernie Sanders just at a town hall in West Virginia yesterday, or a few days ago, to reach out to Trump voters. He got them to cheer for single-payer health care, free college, a giant infrastructure bill, a broadband bill. He got them to cheer for a progressive agenda. Why? Because he doesn't look down on all of them and call them all racist and sexist and fucking deplorables and irredeemable people. He says, no, I think you're actually struggling. We might disagree on social issues, and that's fine. And I'm still going to push my agenda on that front. But hey, let's focus on, guess what? We want to do a Medicare for all bill. We want to do free college. We want to make the minimum wage a living wage and tie it to inflation. We believe in unionization. We want to do a New Deal to get green technology, renewable technology across the country, and we're going to bring jobs to West Virginia. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to have jobs in that field. So instead of working in the coal mines and getting black lung, you'll have a better job that pays more, that's in a whole new field. But the Democrats are just lost. Bernie Sanders literally right now is the most popular politician in the United States of America. He was already the most popular senator when you poll each senator's own constituents. He had an 83% favorability rating among his own constituents. That's unbelievable. But now he's the number one most popular politician in the country. And the Democrats, the entire time, they keep trying to shut him out. You have a guy who's showing you the exact roadmap to victory and who's overwhelmingly popular. The American people hate you. Mike Pence and Donald Trump poll higher than the Democratic Party right now. And you're like, no, we got this, don't worry. Russia! Have I said anything about Russia yet today? Oh, I've only said 312 things. I have to meet my quota of 476. But guys, understand, there's a reason why they don't pay Bernie any mind and they try to shut him out and they try to shame him. There's a reason why they do that. Because they care more about representing their donors. The DNC had a fucking vote. They had a vote when they picked Tom Perez over Keith Ellison. Another great job, by the way. Pick the pro-TPP guy. Yeah, that's going to work out well. They had a vote. Hey, should the DNC take corporate money? They said, yeah, let's keep taking corporate money. And then they have the nerve a few days later. There's these articles I'm reading. One was on The Hill. There were a bunch of them. Like, the DNC is wooing millennials and big money donors. No, but those are mutually exclusive. You have to pick one. Either you get the people and you get millennials, or you get big money donors. If you get just big money donors, ain't nobody interested in your bullshit, because we know when push comes to shove, that's who you're representing. JusticeDemocrats.com. That's our movement. That's the movement of, by, and for the people. It's the populist left movement that focuses on the issues, is against corruption, takes no corporate money, no PAC money, and we're going to take over the Democratic Party, purge it of the establishment Democrats, the elitists, the corporate Democrats, and we're going to win because of you. Because it's the potency of the ideas that makes it successful. So we're running a lot of candidates. The infrastructure work is set up. We're in the process. We're doing it right now. So go check it out. Read our platform, justicedemocrats.com, and sign your name in support, man, because I can't take any more of this garbage. Whether it's the shitty DNC failing or the entire Democratic Party, or it's this, even our media is so gross. That's why people watch Secular Talk and the Jimmy Dore Show and Jordan Sheridan and TYT and all the other, new media outlets, David Pakman, you name it, because corporate media, establishment media, mainstream media is so shitty that as they boost Trump, they think they're like hurting him. No, you guys take a vapid, vacuous, ratings-driven establishment approach, and it shows.